Okay guys, 10-minute timer again. Let's get started. Okay, so draw these two linear graphs on a number plane below to determine their point of intersection. All right, so one way we can do it is we can write a table of values for these. The other way we can do it, just to save a bit of time, is we're just going to plot this. So plus 5, plot this first one for example, plus 5, and then it goes up by 1 and cross by 1 because it has a gradient of 1. Right? Rise over run. And so that's just up 1 across 1 here, here, goes up 1 across 1. Right, just goes down like that. Right, and then we can just draw a line in between these, and that's going to be our point line here. Right, for the second one, we have y equals 2x. Right, just rearranging this to minus 2x plus 2, rearranging this to make it in the y equals mx plus b format, and then we're just going to do the same. Right, so this one, m equals to minus 2 over 1, so it just goes down 2 across 1, down 2 across 1, down 2 across 1. 1 like that. Draw a line up here, right, and then our point of intersection is about here, right? So -1, 4. Right. So let's keep moving. Okay. Here. So look at this. So Fiona and John are planning to fundraise for an event for cancer. They hire a function room for $650 and a band for $850. Drinks cost them $25 per person. Write a formula for the cost C of the charity event for the people, right? So Fiona and John are planning a fundraising event. I'm just going to write what I see. So C equals to, right, $25 per person, right, plus 650 and 850. 1,500. All right. The graph below shows the costs, shows the planned income and the costs if they charge $50 per ticket. Estimate the number of guests needed to break even. Just here, draw a line down. It's about 60 guests. How much profit will Fiona and John make if 80 people attend the event? Right, so estimating here, draw a line up from 80. Obviously use a ruler. Right, go across here. A bit lower here. Right, so profit equals income minus cost, and that equals to 4,000 minus the cost, which is about here. Right, about 3,500 approximately. That approximately equals to $500 profit. Okay, moving on. Draw each graph below and hence solve simultaneously. So again, we're going to do this method, right? 1, and then goes up 2 across 1. So up 2 across 1, up 2 across 1. Right, so draw a line between these points, just saving time. Right, and then the next one, right, we have, I'm going to move x minus 4 equals to 2y. Y equals to x over 2 minus 2. Right, so perfect. That's all we need to do for that. And we can say 1 over 2x minus 2 as well. Right, so all we're going to have to do for this, same thing. We can say minus 2 here, right, and then the gradient goes up 1 across 2. Right, so up 1 across 2. Right, 1 across 2, right? Down 1 across 2 here. Just draw a line between these. Like that, right? And the solution from graph is equal to about minus 2x and minus 3y, right? Easy stuff. Question 10. I think we've done enough graphing questions now, so I'm going to skip this one. Again, enough graphing. Okay, we've done enough of these. Okay, so have a look at this one, 13. Temperature can be measured in Celsius, right? The temperature scales are related by the equation there. Calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit if it's minus 20 degrees Celsius. So this is our Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit equals 9C 5 plus 32. We're just going to sub in minus 20 here. Equals negative 4. Right, perfect. Negative 4 here, and then the following graphs are drawn on the axis. Explain what happens at the point where the two graphs intersect. Two temperatures equation. We could just say Celsius. Maybe Celsius equals Fahrenheit. You could really write anything for that and get the mark. What else could we write? Celsius and Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'll just say like it's the point where Celsius and Fahrenheit are equal. Okay, let's move on. Right, let's have a look at this one. A small business makes and sells birds. Technology was used to draw a straight line to represent the cost of making birdhouses C and the revenue from selling birdhouses R. The x-axis displays the number of bird houses and the y-axis displays the cost/revenue in dollars. How many birdhouses need to be sold to break even? So here, just draw a line down from this, 20. Right? By first forming equations for cost C and revenue R, determine how many birdhouses need to be sold to earn a profit of $1,900. Right. So first forming equations for these, right, just from the graph, revenue is going to equal to, again, rise over run, 800 over 20, right, to find the gradient, x, no y-intercept, that equals to 40x, and then cost equals to 500 because that's the y-intercept, right, and then the gradient is rise over run, so up 300 across 20 equals 15 x plus 500, right? By first forming equations for these, determine how many birdhouses need to be sold to earn a profit of 1,900, right? So profit equals income minus cost. So 1,900 is the profit equals to 40x minus 15x plus 500. That equals to 40x minus 15x minus 500. That equals to 25x minus 500, right? And 25x equals to 2,400. X equals to 96. Oh, missed it just. But 96 birdhouses. Right. So that's the end of this video, right? I'll just check if I want to go through anything else real quick. Maybe in another video. But that's it for now, right? We may add some more a bit later. But yeah, keep going with this. Keep going with revising and stuff, and you'll be sweet for the HSC.